Happy Frugal Friday, friends. Today, we're talking about something that is so powerful when trying to create wealth and build financial peace. And that's learning how to live below your means, even in the incoming year, even with rising costs, and even if you live alone. Because listen, you know that if you live alone, you're the breadwinner, the bill payer, the chef, the chauffeur, the housekeeper, and more, all in one. But that also means you get complete control over how your money is managed. And that's empowering. So today I'm sharing 10 realistic ways to live below your means in the new year without feeling deprived. Let's get into it. Number one is to downshift your fixed expenses. This used to be talked about all the time in the frugal community, and I think some people have just given up, but I just want to remind you, your mortgage or your rent, your utilities, insurance, phone plan, and subscriptions, those monthly recurring expenses, if you can get those lower on a monthly basis, that's gonna do a lot more for you in the long run than cutting out a breakfast sandwich at your favorite local shop once in a while or a coffee here and there. If you can get the monthly expenses, your fixed expenses lower, that is gonna save you so much money. If you could even do $50 a month, lowering out of any of those categories, that's $600 right there that you could use for something else that you want more than overspending in any of these areas. In 2026, yes, companies are raising prices, yes, but they will still negotiate with you because they still need you as customers. Call your internet provider, shop around for renter's insurance or auto insurance, and downsize your subscriptions, especially those unused ones, and cut your fixed expenses monthly. If living below your means is the goal, trimming these big ticket items will give you more bang for your buck. Number two is to adopt a simple meal prep strategy. I think when people hear meal prep, they picture like bodybuilders just cooking tons of chicken and tons of vegetables and like lots and lots of containers and spending their whole Sunday meal prepping. Meal prep doesn't have to be so complicated. Think about cooking up 2 proteins or preparing 2 proteins. My 2 favorites are rotisserie chicken and ground turkey. Prep 3 sides that you want and then mix and match them all week long. Less waste, more savings, and you'll actually eat what you make. Make the things you love the most. Keep it simple. Number 3, choose the 2026 frugal swap rule. Everything got an upgrade this coming year, including some prices. So for every purchase, ask, is there a frugal swap that serves the same purpose? Think generic brands, thrift stores, Facebook Marketplace, refurbished tech, or repairing instead of replacing. Living below your means doesn't have to mean going without. It means getting resourceful. What can you do a frugal swap for and still get the same impact? Number 4, automate your savings like a bill. If you don't do anything differently in the new year except one thing, please do this one. If you live alone, you don't have a partner to help cover emergencies. So paying yourself first becomes imperative if you want to live below your means this coming year. Set up automatic transfers so part of your paycheck goes right into your savings before you even see it, before you even lay eyes on it. $10, $20, $50, whatever you can put aside, automatically save before you even see the rest. Make it a habit, make it autopilot. When you start doing that and you don't even think about it anymore and it's just gone, the money is going to start piling up and then you're going to have what you need in the long run. And don't fret if you just have $10 at first. Start. It's better than nothing. and then increase it over time. Treat it like a bill. You have to pay your other bills, right? Make this one of your bills. You will not regret it. Number 5, use the 4 budget method. Ugh, my favorite. I talk about this all the time on the channel. So I have tons of videos on this, but I have 4 budget categories, okay? In summary, I have household, which is the essentials. I have lifestyle, which is the icing on the cake. I have savings, hello, half the point of my channel, and I have giving. These are my 4 main categories. It keeps my spending intentional. It keeps my spending planned. And I honestly don't think that I would even have a channel if I hadn't adopted this 4 budget category method that I love sharing with you. I've done tutorials. Please look through my channel, Kaden Budgeting, and I will teach you how to make your budget simplified and how to follow these 4 categories so that you have everything you need and more. You're still being generous and you have like your future self taken care of as well. If you're getting excited for the upcoming year, type in the comments, this is my year, because I really want this to be our best year yet. I feel like everyone on the channel, we get better and better, but let's make this one the best. Number 6, live smaller, live smarter. When you are considering where you're going to live, let's make this the year of intentional space. Scale your home to your actual needs. I had a dream the other night that I had this enormous house and I was walking around room to room and there were some rooms with nothing in it. And there was rooms that I was just like, what is this for? And in my brain, I was thinking, why do I have so much space? I'm not going to use any of this. I don't need any of this. It was a dream, but in reality, I really contemplated how much space we were going to need when we purchased this home and try to think about, you know, some people think like, oh, I don't want to live in a small house, but smaller house means maybe smaller mortgage or rent, less to heat, less to cool, less to furnish, and less to clean. It's a win-win. And I'm not saying you have to go out and get a tiny home. I'm just saying make the choice to get a space that is actually in alignment for your needs, and you will be happy and you will be so filled with gratitude for this great space that is the perfect size for you. Number 7, if you want to live below your means in the new year, embrace low-cost routines. There are so many things that you can do every day that cost nothing that makes life pretty great. Living below your means isn't just about cutting costs. It's about creating routines that don't cost money daily. Think about daily walks, at-home workouts, library books, yes, free meetups, cozy nights in. Oh, these are all my favorite things. This is lifestyle design and it's sustainable. Number 8, make the 48-hour rule your bestie in the upcoming year. I don't know how many times I impulsively think about purchasing something, I put it in the cart, and then because I have adopted this rule, I just chill, okay? Put it in the cart and chill. And see how you feel 2 days later. Because most of the time, you don't need anything right away. You don't really need it right away. You might be like, I need this, I need this. You don't need this. And you don't need it right away. Give it 2 days. Go back and look at it. See how you feel. Most of the time, I'm like, I'll either put it on my list for later, like save for later, and then later never comes. Or, just the hype dies down. So make that like the standard. You get, you know how you get. You know how you get. You're like, click, 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 cart, cart, cart. Don't hit that purchase button right away. Give it some breathing room. This has really changed the way I shop. And definitely I've spent less because I have taken a pause. A purchase pause, if you will. Number 9, make your home a money-making base camp. Look, side hustles are not going away. They're not going away in 2026. They are not. But the best ones let you work from home with super low overhead. Try things like selling digital products, offering freelance services, reselling secondhand finds like books and clothes, or teaching someone something you're good at. Knowledge is very valuable. Skills are very valuable. If you've got valuable skills, you can teach others and people will pay for those skills. Extra income is definitely one of the best ways to live below your means. I always say, right, this is your means. If you live below it, you're gonna save. But if you can increase the means and lower the expenses, woohoo! Look at that. That's what you want. You wanna pull both levers if you can. So think about what can you do this year to bring in a little extra income. Number 10. Now, here's the real secret, right? Living below your means can actually become easy when you create a life that you genuinely enjoy. So tip number 10 is build a life that you don't need to escape from. Sure, you might want to travel sometime. You want to go somewhere. But if you can create a life that for the most part you love being in because you're filling it with the things that you love to do, you're not overspending, you're not being financially stressed, it's minimal stress, simple routines, meaningful connections, and manageable expenses. Doesn't that sound awesome? You can do this. When you feel content, you don't have to spend to compensate for that feeling, you know? So if you can create a life, design a life that you don't need to escape from, everything will fall into place. Simplify, be filled with gratitude, and make time for the things that you really enjoy. Oh, it's time for a recap. Here are the 10 ways to live below your means. This is if you live alone or if you live with a bunch of people, okay? Number 1, downshift your fixed expenses first. Number 2, adopt a simple meal prep. 3, choose the 2026 frugal swap rule. 4, automate your savings like a bill. Number 5, use the 4 budget method. Number 6, live smaller, live smarter. Number 7, embrace low-cost routines. Number 8, make the 48-hour rule your bestie. Number 9, turn your home into money-making base camp for your side hustle. And number 10, build a life you don't need to escape from. Living below your means isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. It gives you options. And if you are doing it alone, you are building incredible financial strength. By the way, if you are doing it alone, you are actually living on your own and you're looking for more ways to live below your means, I have a whole playlist that I will leave on the end screen to help you with more tips. Because I know it's tough out there. So obviously you guys know I have a child, so I'm the only adult living in the home responsible for everything. I'm the only one paying the bills. But some of you might have kids, some of you might live child-free. And in all these cases, or even those that are watching that have full families, a lot of you have husbands, wives, partners, and we're all, just trying to save money and live below our means. But I have a whole playlist that I will leave on the end screen that I think you're really gonna enjoy if this is like your vibe and that's the kind of thing that you're looking for the upcoming year. Guys, if you haven't hit subscribe yet, please do that if you're interested in these kind of videos, because I'm gonna keep them coming every week for you so that we can keep saving money and live the frugal life. Hit the like button if you'd be so kind so we can get this video out to others that are interested in this kind of content. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful weekend and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.